Hello everyone, today I am going to talk about how you can develop your image in constituency, how you can develop your face value. Suppose if you want to win the election, if you want to get huge success in politics, definitely you have to develop your face value. And especially when you are newcomer in politics, you don't have your forefathers or you are not from any hereditary politics, then definitely you have to develop your face value. So in this training video, I am going to give you 5 tips how you can develop your face value in your constituency, how you can develop your image, and how you can associate people with you, with your image, with your face value. Number 1, the first and the most important is try to find out an issue and try to associate yourself with an issue. Try to find out some issue related to your constituency, maybe related to your state, your district, national level issue or state level. It hardly matters at what level the issue is, but you try to associate yourself with that issue. An issue may be the issue of education, issue of higher education or primary education, issue of women empowerment, issue of law and order, issue of environment, any issue which is close to your heart or in the field in which you want to work. Try to find out some issue and try to associate yourself with that issue. So slowly and steadily what will happen? Your image will develop in association with that issue, and whenever the people will need any kind of help, any kind of guidance related to that field, they will approach you. And vice versa, you can approach people in terms of that issue, and you can talk about them that yes, I am associated with this issue, I am working on this, and if you have any suggestion, if you need any kind of help or support from my side, you can talk to me or you can talk to my team, and definitely I'll try to help you out. So what will happen? It will slowly and steadily develop your image. If you work in a long run, for example 5 years, 10 years, you remain associated with that issue, then it will give you an image in the eye of audience. Yes, this person is working on a particular issue, and with time your issue will develop your image, and the people will start identifying you with that issue, that this person so and so is working in the field of education, this person in our constituency is working for environment, this person is working for women upliftment, whatever be. So slowly and steadily your image will develop. But keep this in mind that whenever you are choosing an issue, you have to stick on that issue. So choose your issue very wisely. Issue should be close to your heart. You should have more knowledge about that issue. If you don't have much knowledge, try to gain more and more knowledge. With time you have to grow, you have to develop your roots, you have to develop your knowledge, you have to develop your information as much as you can related to that issue, because people can ask anything from anywhere related to that issue, and they expect that you should answer them, you should guide them. So with time you will definitely, if you work in that field, you will definitely become mature, you will definitely learn new things about that, and you can guide people easily. So it will help you to develop your image. This is the first thing. Second, the again most important thing is associate yourself with an issue is one thing, but working in field is another thing. So the second way by which you can develop your face value is working in field. Yes, try to work in field as much as you can. Whenever you get time, try to help people, try to guide people, and not only related to that issue, that whether the people are having problem with that issue or any other issue, try to associate with them, try to support them, try to guide them. And even if you are not able to help them, sometimes people come to me and they say, I want to help people, but I am not in power. I am not in a position to help the people, and it really hurts me a lot that I don't have sufficient amount of money, I don't have sufficient amount of resources. I want to help the people, but how I can help? What you can do, at least try to stand with them, because in politics what happens? If you are able to solve the problem of someone or not, this is important, but this is not that much important. If you are associated with that person, if you are standing with him in the situation of crisis, this is more important than solving the problem. Whether the problem is solved or not, it hardly matters for them if you are standing with them. If suppose at night 2 o'clock someone is having some problem related to law and order, related to some police station, and you are going with him, whether the problem will solve or not, it's okay. At least you have played your part very well. You have tried to give your 100%, and the people admire this. In politics, people admire this a lot, because there are hardly a number of people who help people in such a manner, or who remain associated with the public whenever they need. Most of the politicians, you can't even approach them. There are so many members of parliament, there are so many ministers it's very difficult to approach them. It's very difficult for the common man to reach them, because sometimes they are not living in that constituency from which they won the election. So how the public can approach them? So you have to be with them, you have to be with them, available for them for 24/7. So try to help them as much as you can. This is the second thing which will really help you to develop your image, and people start coming you for more and more help. And as the people will come you in large number, slowly and steadily it will develop your image, large number of audience, and large number of people will follow you, and definitely you will become a leader, become a mass leader, because the public is associated with you. Third, the most important thing is your communication. Yes, try to communicate in parliamentary language. Don't try to use any unparliamentary word either in public space or in private, because what happens, sometimes we start abusing in private and we try to prevent this in public. But as the human nature, sometimes the words fall out from our mouth in public place also, those words which are unparliamentary, the abusive words which we should not use in public place. You might have seen in recent time also, in a public rally, in a public meeting, a politician abuses. Why he abuses in public? Didn't he know that he is in public, he is in front of camera, he is in front of audience? No, he knew all these things, but subconsciously his mind, because he in private space were definitely using those words, so in public space also the tongue twist and the same words fall out from his mouth. This happens. So what you have to do, try to develop a habit to use parliamentary words in your public space, in your private space, with your family, with your friends. Even if you are in mood of masti, or if you are in jolly mood, don't use such words which can hurt anyone, or which a politician or a good leader should not use. Avoid those words. Ban those words from your dictionary, remove them, because these words are not meant for you. And if you really realize the importance of selecting the parliamentary word, it will help you when you become an MLA, when you become an MP, because in parliament, in Vidhan Sabha, in house, definitely you have to follow the decorum. You can't use the unparliamentary word, you can't use abusive words. So before becoming an MP and MLA, try to develop a habit that you are an MLA, you are an MP. Whenever public is meeting you, they should feel, yes, we are meeting with a person who is really a respectable person, the person who understands his position, the person who can become our public representative. This is the third and again the most important thing. Fourth thing, which again can help you to develop your image, is try to help people, but don't try to publicize the help which you have done. Suppose if you are helping someone financially, suppose if you are giving some gifts to the poor people, do whatever you want to do, but don't publicize it. And every time, each time, whenever you are helping people, if you publicize it, if you try to take political mileage out of it, it will hurt the person who is getting help, as well as it will decrease your image, not going to develop your image. You might have seen there are so many politicians, they help people and they help a little and show on a large canvas that they have helped large number of people. But in the eyes of audience of their constituency, the people who are present there, they know the reality. And once your image has ruined, once you have doing these things in come into public domain, that you are making fool people by helping them, and you are using these things for emotional gain or for political gain, it will going to decrease your image. So try to help people financially or otherwise, but don't publicize it. Try to be in private, and don't worry that people will not know, because if we are helping someone, definitely the people know that yes, we are having help in nature and we have helped the people, because the people will definitely speak. I have seen so many people who never tell anyone that I have helped him or her financially, but they speak. They speak whenever it is required, wherever it is required, they speak up, they tell that this person, this MP, MLA or this public representative helped us financially, helped us to get admission, help us to get this property, help us to vacate this disputed property. They speak up, and try to trust public. Public will with you, public will associate with you, it will help you, and slowly and steadily your image will develop. Image building is not one day game. It requires months, it requires years. Regularly, consistently you have to do all these things without publicizing it, without telling everyone that I have helped so many people, I have given this financial aid, I have given these things. Don't tell about these things. Just work silently, and people will automatically know about it, and whenever they will know, they will definitely admire, and it will develop a good image, good face value in your constituency as well as out of your constituency. There are so many people you might know in Indian politics. They can win election from any constituency or most of the constituency from their district if they are going to contest member of legislative assembly. They can win a member of parliament election from any seat of their state on their own because they have developed such kind of image. This is the fourth important thing which can help you to develop your image. And fifth, the most important again, try to be down to earth. Yes, we all are human beings. If you are having good personality, if you are having good financial position, if you have resources and you are helping people, don't try to fly in the sky. Don't try to be out of your limit, and don't try to feel this I am everything. No, try to be in your limit, try to be down to earth, because generally public, by and large, maximum public admire such kind of people who are helping people, who are giving financial aid, who are associating people in their crisis, their bad situation. They are standing with them, but still they are down to earth. You know what I mean. You know what the mean of being down to earth. Because when someone is in our friend, also if someone is in our friend circle or in our locality, in our society, if try to be over smart, people recognize that person. And if the person is doing everything, trying to do as much as he or she can, and is still down to earth, the people recognize, and it will develop the image. Yes, this person is down to earth, doing so many things, but not using these for political mileage, not publicizing these things, and try to help people, try to communicate with them efficiently, try to be available at each and every occasion whenever the public or the people required him. Because you considered your constituency as your house or home or your family, and you have to work like a head of the family. And once you are elected, then also you have to work. And even if you are not elected, even if you are working to be elected, then definitely you have to consider them as your family member. Because once they will convince that yes, this person can be our leader, this person can be our public representative, definitely they will vote you, they will support you, and they will help you to win your election. So these are the 5 things which I have explained in this video, which can help you to develop your face value, especially when you are a newcomer, when you are not having any godfather or any hereditary name and you want to enter into politics. These things will definitely help you. Anything else, if you want to know, if you want a video on any particular topic, you can mention in comment box, and definitely I will try to develop a video on that topic also. If you want to ask any other question, if you want personal counseling, political counseling, career counseling, you can talk to me directly. You can find out my phone number, my website, my email ID, everything is mentioned in the description of the video, and you can contact directly to me. So this is all about for today. All the best for your political journey.